Hello everybody and welcome back to the experimental wood finishes series. In this video we're going to be messing around with some liming wax and some crayons. Let's get going. So in the last video we used verdigris wax which created some nice green effects, but then I thought to myself, what if I want to do red? What if I want to do yellow? What if I want to do orange? How can I do that? And I realised that the verdigris wax we used previously is basically liming wax. And if you don't know what liming wax is, essentially you wipe it on timber and it fills all of the porous parts of the wood and you get this cool linear effect. So exactly what we've got here, but liming wax, if I can get this lid off it, liming wax is white. So I thought, well, hang on, this is made of wax. Crayons are made of wax. They come in various colours. Can I mix these two to create some sort of my own version of this verdigris wax? So I've got a few different ideas on how to do this. I know you could use a microwave to do it, but I don't have a microwave in this workshop and I don't fancy using the shared one we have next door. And I could also use a stove or something like that, but I don't have a stove in here either. So we're probably going to use a blowtorch or some sort of like bain-marie with some boiling water below the liming wax and crayon mixture to try and melt it that way. I don't know. We're going to try the bain-marie first because it's a little bit safer. So firstly, I am going to chop up some crayons. Now, what colour do we want this to be? I think I'm going to go for a blue, I reckon. So we'll get a few of the blue ones. Maybe three will probably do. In fact, let's just get these two because they are closest. Blue and cerulean. God, they've got weird colours here. And then this is going to go into a little tin can thing that we're going to mix everything together in. Oh, and I need to start boiling the kettle for the bain-marie. Okay, I feel like I'm on a cooking show. So, a bit of liming wax. I have no idea how much I'm going to use. Probably, oh, it's a lot softer than I thought. Pop some of that in there as well. Right, we'll start with that. We've got a few scoops out of here. 4 chisels full to be precise. Okay, so now the kettle is boiled, so we're going to put hot water into here and fill it up quite considerably. I'm probably going to leave a little bit in there so we can do a second round later. And then this is going to go in there as well. And hopefully that's going to start melting it. I need something to hold it down in there. Oh, actually that worked. Oh my God, it is melting very quick. Oh yes, brilliant. Sorry, the camera's a little bit late to the party, but look. Oh, ISO up. There we go. Oh, look at that. Blue liming wax. Right, let's keep going. Thank God, I was really hoping I wouldn't have to start blowtorching these crayons to melt them. Right, so that is, wow, that was a lot easier than I expected. It's literally like you could drink, or you couldn't drink that, but you could drink it. I'm very excited. I don't know why, it's just blue wax. Right, I guess I've got to leave that to cool down now. So I should probably try and cool down this. Put some cold water in here and then maybe lay it down in that just to help bring it back to its original state. Hopefully it's going to get there. I'm sure it will. Okay, so it is starting to clump up again. So we're getting back to the liming wax. Oh, it looks like scrambled egg in here. This is so cool. So of course, because the verdigris wax worked so well on the scorched oak, that's what I'm going to try it on first. So I've got another sample up here, which we're going to use. Right, here we go, liming wax. I don't know why I was so excited. All I've done is melt crayons into wax. The advantage to this is it's a little bit softer than the verdigris wax I used before, so it should be easier to buff off and remove all of that excess. In fact, I think that's already at that stage now. Yeah, much easier to buff off. Looks amazing. Look at that. Who needs to buy green verdigris wax when you can just make your own? Buy liming wax and melt a crayon into it. I mean, let's be real here. It'd be rude to do this in blue and then not do it in red. Unfortunately, I only bought one of these tin cans with me, so I'm going to need to try and get all of this out. So I don't have any other containers. right in the webbing of my finger. Oh, not a nice place to get a cut from a tin can. Oh, well, I mean, we did want to add more red to the mixture, and I've got a nice old bit in there now that I can add. Ow, can you show blood on YouTube? I'm sure it'll be all right. Right, that's good enough for me, but I'm scared of this tin can now. That'll be quite a good one to put in there, because I think, yeah, red, violet, add a bit of dark to it, so it'll counteract the whiteness of this. Chop them up again. Okay, pop them into the pot, kettle boiling. And then we'll just do literally one little scoop of this. Nah, a bit more than that. Chisel and a half scoops worth. And here's my best attempt at a top-down view. So boiling water into the container. And this sitting in there. And you might be able to see how quickly this melts in here. You know what? I think I will add another one to it. Cool, so we'll just replace that water with cold water now. Cool, I think we're there. It's like ice cream. It does look like, it looks like it would taste nice, which is quite concerning. Now, because there's more crayon in this one, it seems to have made a bit more of a tougher mix. Not too dissimilar to the last one, but yeah, it's a little bit tougher around the edges. It is looking pretty sweet. Just need to keep cleaning it up to make sure that black fully comes through. There we go. Look at that. Compared to the blue one, this is very cool. Didn't expect it to work this well, to be honest. So there we go, guys. I'm sure that was a pretty quick video. I'll find out when it comes to editing it later, but what cool effects I've created there. And not only do they look cool, it's like waxed the surface as well, so it feels really nice and smooth and everything. And yeah, you've just got... I really didn't believe it would work that well, to be honest. I'm really, really happy with this. So the verdigris wax in the last episode, do you actually need it? Probably not. You just need a load of crayons and some liming wax, and you've got all the colours that you want at your disposal. So I hope you enjoyed that video. If you do experiment with this yourself, actually, send me a picture. It would be pretty cool to see what you guys come up with. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.